guys, this is Niella, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you how I edit my pictures for Instagram, or how I edit my Instagram pictures, but I'm mainly going to be focusing today on my makeup pictures. So if you want me to turn this into a series, let me know in the comment section below, and I would love to do this as a series. So I'm going to be starting with how I edit my makeup pictures for Instagram, so you can see the before and after. So guys, if you want to see how I do this, keep watching, and you know the drill, don't go anywhere. And if you're yet to subscribe and this video appeals to you, click the red button that says subscribe to my channel. And while you're at it, don't forget to turn on the bell notification so you don't miss a new post whenever I put up new videos on my channel. So guys, let's get into this video. So the first thing I want to do is to go over to the app I'm going to be using for this photo editing tutorial. So I'm going to go over to I'm just going to go over to Snapseed and tap anyway. I'm going to open from device, then go to all photos and find the exact picture I want to use for this tutorial. So I'm going to use this one. So for this tutorial, I'm going to be going to the first tool I'm going to be using here is HDR Skip, and I'm going to be using the filter people. Then I go over to this to reduce the filter because it was a little bit harsh, so I'm going to be reducing it to 20. Then I'm going to check this and go over to the next tool. The next tool I'm going to be using after HDR Skip is the portrait. This is going to actually help me smoothing out my pictures. So for the portrait, I like to use the combo one. Yes. So I tap on the combo one. And I first reduce the face spotlight, because the more I increase the face spotlight, the more my face becomes too bright. Can you see the difference? So since I'm dark skin, I like to put the face spotlight to 0, and I go over to skin smoothing and smoothing that skin to 40. I'm going to leave it at 40. I go over to eye clarity to add, more brightness to my eye. You can see my eye was a little brown, then just to whiten the part of the eye that is supposed to be white. So I'm going to just check this here and wait for it to save. The next tool I'm going to be using is the Glamour Glow here, just before tonal contrast. So in the Glamour Glow, I love to use the number 4. That's the styling 4, but I'm going to start by reducing saturation to -8, then go over to increasing warmth to 18, then go over to the glow to reduce the glow to 25. So I'm just going to be playing around with this. Let me just reduce saturation to 18 and warmth to 11. So it's just to play around with this. So I'm just going to check here, and the next thing I want to do is to go over to vintage. Yes, but for vintage I'm going to be using the just the inner brightness option. Then I'm going to be reducing the circle just on my face, So I'm going to be reducing the inner brightness on my face. Yes, because I am not light skin, but if you're light skin, you can increase inner brightness. You can see that. So I like to reduce the circle on my face so that I know the focus is just more on my face. So I'm going to reduce inner brightness. I'm just here playing around with it to 29, and I'm going to check this. The next tool I'm going to be using here is the brush tool. It's just beside selective, and I'm going to tap on the brush tool. I just want to increase the background more, just to whiten it. So I'm going to be using the style exposure, and I'm going to leave it at 0. plus 0.7. So I'm going to just run my hands gently on the background. Be careful so you don't get into the picture. You don't get the style into the main picture. So I'm just going to run my hands gently into this, and if I am satisfied, I check. If I'm not satisfied, I go back to the same exposure and use the tool, go back to brush, use the tool exposure, and add more brightness to it. So you just have to be careful so you don't get brightness into the face, especially if you're working with a makeup picture. So I'm just going to check this here and go over to selective. I just want to add more brightness to the four corners of this picture. So I'm going to tap on this plus sign below here, and so I'm just going to tap on the plus sign here and increase brightness a bit. I tap on the plus sign here, add a little brightness here underneath, tap on the plus sign here, just around the four corners of the wall. That's actually where I want to add brightness. So the four walls or the four corners of the background. So if I'm satisfied with that, I'll just come to check this photo and I'll go ahead and export this. So while I'm exporting, or when exporting, I like to save with the option that says save a copy. This will help me to go back to edit this picture again, with the same editing features I used. But if I click on the ordinary save, it just saves without having an opportunity or having a chance to go back to re-edit the photo. So I'm just going to save as a copy or save a copy. So guys, this is how I edit my makeup pictures for Instagram. If you love this video, do give me a fat thumbs up, share with your friends, and if you love me to turn this into a series, do let me know and I'll be glad to do that video for you guys. So guys, have a fabulous day ahead. I'll see you all in my next video. Bye guys.